I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified. I'm embarrassed. My network put up a clip totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. I did not know what people are talking about. I reached out to Lisa, talked about many things. It was wide-ranging, and yes, we talked about that court case. She looked me in the eye as a member of the media to say it's time for the media to leave it alone and to back off. I asked follow-up questions because I wanted to make sure that her position and perspective were very clear. I insisted that that part be in the interview because I thought that it put a nice button on that part of the conversation. The network to take the most salacious part when taken out of context and put it up online for people who didn't see the whole interview is very upsetting to me, and that's something I'm going to have to deal with them.
What up, everybody? It's your boy JB, aka Spoken. I am here with another thing of unspoken truth. Now, everybody getting on Gayle King's behind, and as they should. Y'all know it's pull your card season. You know, I guess she messed up, and I've been telling y'all for a while. You know, Oprah and Gayle, to me, especially Oprah, they've been having this thing where they just been looking real suspect when it comes to interviewing people, and it almost seems as if the intentions are targeted towards black men. For some odd reason, you know, the question in the room, the elephant in the room, the grand question can't be answered is this. And that question is, how come Gayle King and Oprah can never crucify or attack or bring light to the dominant society when it comes to their downfalls, when it comes to their shortcomings, when it comes to the crazy stuff that they do. And while all the time and money is being invested into black men and black public figures, you know, we don't see that same energy in return when it comes to the other side. And we're not in the times where you can manipulate people because you're on television and you got more money. People ain't stupid, bro. People have been sitting back studying the game of entertainment for a very long time, and the game of entertainment has been very intriguing in the past, you know, for the past, I say 50 to 60 years. So especially with the internet being out now and social media being so much of a force to be reckoned with, people ain't crazy, man. People doing their research. People read body languages. People aren't, you know, they ain't made to be played with. Although there are a huge cluster of folks out here who act like they ain't got them all, let's not forget about the people who are on point. And we call bullshit. You know, we call bullshit on Gayle. I knew something was up right when she interviewed R. Kelly. Now, I'm not saying I'm not one of those R. Kelly supporters when it comes to his shortcomings, when it comes to that sexual stuff. Look, I ain't on that. I'm just saying, when she interviewed R. Kelly, come on, bro. What are you gaining from that shit? Because it's obvious that we know what's going on with Kells. So why are you putting 1,000 on 100? The 100 is already there. Now you trying to milk 1,000 out? And of course, they only did it because they tried to get a reaction out of Kells, and it happened. They got their money, and the money was the reaction to Kells when he spazzed out, started going crazy, and that's the shit that they want. They want stuff like that. And if people don't understand, look, man, propaganda is really, really thick when it comes to taking down black men, especially the public figures. They already got their little, you know, strategic way of how they want to attack black women. You know, they show what they show on reality shows. They show that, and this is one thing that I'm actually giving a lot of black women credit for, you know, like the Black Women's Rock, and because black women come together on a whole nother type of level, there aren't that many ways to try to degrade a black woman a woman publicly because of the things that they got running and the things that they're going to fight for, and because of the type of resources that they have, because this is the time where women's empowerment is at its all-time peak, and they can change that narrative. But black men, on the other hand, we need the help of black women in the offices, the people who really sit in those seats to push forward the narrative of protecting black men. Because a lot of black women are always talking about how black men need to take care of black women. Well, the same thing needs to be reciprocated when it comes to media as well. Not just when we getting our asses kicked by the police. You know, we on all levels, child support, going towards all these women who do not deserve the amount that's way more than what they should be getting. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. That's a whole nother topic. When it comes to media coverages, our black men are not really protected the way they should be, and we're losing icon after icon after icon, and legends behind all this stuff. A lot of these people's images are tarnished, all because the dominant society has the control, and they control the narratives if we choose to accept that shit. That's why you have to be careful about what you digest and what you project out when you hear these things. It's easy to hear a lot of things what people are talking about, but you gotta understand the type of detriment that you're bringing towards the community when you're talking about a specific group of people, whether it's black men, black women, or just black people as a whole, or just anybody. You know what I mean? You gotta understand the power that you carry from the tip of your fingers and your tongue. So yes, black women as a whole have to do a better job, especially in the ones who control, the ones who are in power, such as Oprah and Gayle. We need more to step up and push the narrative of like, look, man, y'all not gonna do this today, man. Look, Kobe Bryant was acquitted of those charges. The woman that said he raped her or whatever, more than 5 witnesses came out and said that she was bragging about this man pipe. You know what I mean? Bragging about this man pipe. And guess what, man? During the time when Kobe Bryant hit that junk, she had about 3 to 4 different semen samples in her panties, bro. Which means that, come on, bro, it wasn't just a Kobe Bean. It was 3 to 4 other niggas up in there around that time. This nasty mayonnaise bitch. So think about that, before people start wanting to bring up the whole rape stuff, man. So start going back, do your research, and let this be a challenge for black women that on a media level, we got to do a better job of taking care of our brothers, because we're losing right now, man, and we need y'all help. All right. It's your boy JB, aka Spoken. Make sure you subscribe to SpokenReasonsTV.com. Become a member, become a supporter. A whole bunch of exclusive stuff, a whole bunch of exclusive content. And I'm out.